Today with our president, Fernando Garcia. But first of all, I just wanted to welcome everybody. And also, I've been doing this for a while, and you guys are kind of used to this. I usually start the evening with some good news and some bad news. I thought maybe, should we start with the bad news? Okay, all right. Well, the bad news, exactly. I heard that. Took the words out of my mouth. We just lost one of the greatest peacemakers of all time. And, and my heart is heavy with it, although it was also pointed out to me, we don't have to be that sad about it, because Pete Seeger lived a full life. He accomplished his mission on this earth. If I could, there's some words that Pete Seeger would sing quite often that I think are very meaningful. They're actually, originally in 1870, it was the preamble to the Mine Workers Union, first unions in America. And it's a beautiful set of lyrics that applies to this evening. It's just one verse of it, in memory of Pete Seeger. Step by step, longest march can be won. Many stones can form an arch, singly none. And by union, what it will may be accomplished. Drops of water, treated singly none. Thank you. That's beautiful. You guys are the drops of water, of course, and we're doing the job right here. And I told you there was going to be some good news. The good news is that we're not going to have a Stairway to Heaven sing-along. But we are going to do a 10-minute version of Freebird. Actually, we have a wonderful musical program for you tonight, but that we're not starting with that. Actually, we're going to start off with our esteemed president and co-MC tonight, Fernando Garcia. Why don't you come on up here? Let's have a hand for Fernando.
I'm a bit shorter than Kelly, so Florida. Okay, thank you. Well, I want to welcome everybody for coming to the Omni's annual meeting and mingle. I hope everybody had a chance to look at the tables on the other side of the room and all the projects that Omni is working on. The theme for this year, and the joke that Kelly mentioned is, last year the theme was Heaven on Earth, so that was the reason for the Stairway to Heaven. This year the theme is working in the present and thinking of the future. And I think that encompasses the work that Omni is doing, all the different projects that are in Omni, and we'll talk about the projects under Omni later in the program as well. But I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on tonight's theme and all the great work that's being done. And all this work is for a brighter future. And when we work on issues such as the environment, which is something very important, immigration reform, and nonviolence, we're thinking of the future. We're thinking of future generations and how to leave a better earth for these future generations. Many times during our work, we do have to challenge the system that allows the destruction of our planet. And we have to challenge, in order to be able to make that change and to create a better future, I think we need to keep challenging the systems that allow the destruction of Earth, mass incarceration of people of color and poor communities. And Omni has been doing a lot of work. I want to give a shout out to David and Joanna, our memberships, who took the courageous step of taking civil disobedience to delay the construction of KXL. And whenever it's adequate, I think some of these tactics can be effective. Maybe I'm a little bit biased about direct action because I'm in the IWW, Industrial Workers of the World. And the motto is, direct action gets the goods, or direct action gets satisfaction. So I think it's a very important motto. And something that we hold, somebody who we need to hold accountable is also our president. You can hold me accountable as well, but I was referring to President Obama. He gave a State of the Union speech, and he did talk about the environment. And we need to pressure him and hold him accountable to stop the KXL pipeline, because it's going to hurt our environment. It's going to hurt our planet. And as they say, there is no planet B. We don't have a second option. They're saying that they're going to start colonizing the moon and Mars, but why? Our planet's beautiful, and we need to protect our planet. So I want to thank everybody who, all the groups, all the tremendous work that Omni is doing. And like I said, you'll get a chance to hear about all the groups that are doing tremendous work, ranging anywhere from the environment to immigration reform, and you'll get a chance to hear about this. But I just wanted to welcome y'all, and we'll continue with the program. Oh, and something I wanted to stress as well is something very important, is solidarity. Solidarity of working within the groups that are in Omni, and other groups as well. I know Omni has been working very close in solidarity with the Financial Dreamers, and some of the members are here and they're volunteering tonight as well. But I think solidarity is key for the struggle, to make that change that we need. And we need to stand in solidarity with each other because of these struggles. It's the same challenges that we're seeing is because the system allows all these bad things that are going on, record deportations, destruction of the environment, union membership at an all-time low. So solidarity, I think, is key to continue in the struggle and to think, to work in the present and think of the future. But now, and before I go on to the next part of the agenda, I just wanted to read a quote from one of my heroes, Cesar Chavez. And he said, "Once social change begins, it cannot be reversed. You cannot uneducate the person who has learned to read. You cannot humiliate the person who feels pride. You cannot oppress the people who are not afraid anymore." Okay, so let's continue with the program. We are going to have some music. And first off is Anna and Joel. And they're a duo. They're called the Handmade Moments. They're also members of Don't Stop Please as well. And they do a jazz folk duo. And they're Bayville local. And they also like to play music that has a social change theme. So put your hands together for Anna and Joel.
We're a little bit taller. Yeah, so I'm Joel and that's Anna, as you probably guessed. And Anna's from Berryville, so she's a Northwest Arkansas native. I'm actually from Conway. I grew up right outside of Conway, so right next to Mayflower, where the oil spill happened. So the XL pipeline definitely needs to be stopped, and it's not like we're waiting for a disaster to happen. They've already happened. You know, that one happened up in Kalamazoo, Michigan, happened too. So thanks for keeping on these issues, and we're gonna play some songs. Yeah. Home is tearing me apart. Am I stronger than my figure out. I see myself in everything that has gone wrong in this world. So where's your patience right now, boy? You're always losing all your toys. You came from so damn far away. Up on a shelf and keep it all to yourself until you can't feel a thing. But I see myself in everything that has gone wrong in this world. Home is tearing me apart. Am I stronger than my heart? No, I really don't think so. So I pour my anger into you, all those things you never do. I myself can't figure out. I see myself everything that has gone wrong in this world. I'm letting you do this one by yourself. It's a new one, and I'm not good enough at it. I don't want to mess it up.
Thank you guys so much for having us. I really appreciate y'all's presence, and thank you, Kelly, for letting us play your beautiful instruments. This is a new song that I wrote, and I think it's important to remember that even though there's all these things that we're trying to fix, the moment is where it all begins right now, or what we can do right now. So do the best we can. Forget how much I owe her. you in. There's always complications with human skin. I won't forget what you don't start, you can't quit. And I'll stand by it until the day she quits on me. For their life, virgin forest can look me in the eyes. I've always known they've grown with me. I move so slow, is my body broken? And God only knows how bad I want it. Sweet side of mine, don't cry, don't cry. Just keep in mind to be here now. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing with us. It's gorgeous. Next up, gosh, next up, we have none other than our wonderful, actually, I think I've said this before, this is the reason I can wake up in the morning and know that the world is going to be okay, is because of our director. We have a director that is like a rock. She is holding this thing together. I'm just so thankful for Gladys Tiffany. That's how it works.
Well, yeah. Because all these incredible people, it just makes my heart sing, because I know that there are people in this country and in our neighborhood who actually want to see the world be a better place. And I want you to know that your support for Omni Center is what really makes it all happen. It really is an important part of what you do. But another thing that is really important to this is that the young people are very important. And I brought some of my young friends along, and this is Finn and Sophie, and they are some of the homeschool group that has been meeting at Omni regularly. And then they brought friends along too. So, I also want to introduce you to some other friends of mine. So, girls, can you lift up the friends you brought along? I don't know if you know that the kind of art that Shelley and Michael Beniuccio make, but these are examples of what she does. Shelley, where are you? Shelley, all right. And So this is the raffle that we're collecting money for that's over on the table over there. And if you haven't bought your raffle ticket yet, do it when we get ready to leave because they're really special. And I just want you to know, just take a look at the faces on these sweet characters because they love each other. There they are, two women who just are having such a blast just being together. And in my mind, a lot of that comes up is the feeling that it's the sense that we have in this room for each other that really is reflected in these two little people here, that really resonates with me about exactly what a peace movement really is. It means that people actually care about the issues that they support and they care about each other because unless we are working on the people and the planet, we are not going to make the kind of changes we need to make because it comes from the heart and we all know that. Yeah. So, me and my young assistants here are here to tell you thank you, because most of the people in this room are Omni members and friends. Most of you have donated and contributed and participated in a lot of the incredible projects that are happening over on the other side. And I hope you were impressed, because a lot of the people who are participating in one project don't really know what other people are doing, and you can see now just how much is really going on in this community. So we're celebrating ourselves tonight, and we're celebrating each other. So I want to hear one more huge round of applause for the Omni Center energy that we have in this room tonight.
Thank you, Gladys. We love you. These are amazing pieces of art. When Don and I are traveling around the country, we see these at museums and real fancy art gift shops, I mean, real upscale stuff all over the country. These are beautiful works of art. So.
We see them.
Annie up. So, you know, I feel like, I can't believe how, it's a raffle, yeah. They're $5 per ticket, but they're $20 for 5 tickets. That's what I did.
Thank you.
By the way, I just can't, I have to pinch myself how lucky we are. We had two of the finest musical ensembles in this town, you know, with us tonight. You know, Don't Stop Please, and now we have Heirloom coming up. And I just can't believe how fortunate we are to have such talent. And you might have heard, there's a lot of buzz about this new group, Heirloom. It's Dana Idlitz is for one. You probably know Dana as a visual artist. And then she kind of snuck away from us for a while. She went on a little sabbatical to the Azores Islands. Where are those islands? Yeah, Azores. And not someplace I've been. And she hid out there for a long time, about a year, I think. And everybody thought she was doing art. Well, what she was doing was she was learning to play guitar. And she came back a fully, you know, wonderful singer-songwriter. He says, I've never seen the likes. And then she found this amazing partner named Jackson. And Jackson also is a very skilled musician, and he also happens to be a professor at the University of Biology. So I just really am so pleased to introduce to you Heirloom.
We have to raise these. And in particular. She's not tiny.
Put an extension on there or something.
So we thought of two songs that kind of fit in tonight. And I was fortunate enough to be volunteering at Tricycle Farms a couple weeks ago, and I saw a lot of you out there, some friendly faces, and it's really nice. I'm thrilled, and we hope you enjoy a couple of songs. The first one's called Goldfinch Fire. Do you want to say it?
No, it's just nice to be part of this tonight. I grew up, my mom and aunt was Omni. I think the first time We protested, what year was that? I was maybe a junior in high school, sophomore in high school.
2003.
Out protesting. The war. Start of the
Which
war.
one?
The first one.
Go, finish fire, hanging tough on the telegraph wire. Wine and dine in your prime, pay back what you owe in time. 'Cause left is right and right is wrong. Bring the love, get blown along. Be no fool, radiate, 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 and bring love, love, love. And bring love, love, love. Good's not bad, so you be good. Be like brains, not Hollywood. Follow through, it's only you. Don't waste your time, time is slips away. It slips away. Collaborate, initiate, but leave the hate, I'll leave the hate, don't